Yo people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be talking about taking opportunities when they arise. So today I was at work, I was working in the office with my business partner, and I decided I was hungry. I wanted to go grab some lunch and I decided on Subway. Don't know why, I just did. Checked out a couple of locations. I was considering going to the one that was a bit further away, but instead I decided to go one a bit closer because it meant more to me. That's where I used to go with my cousin. And we always used to go there, so I was like, yeah, we'll go there then. So I drove over there, get out of the car, walk in, see a guy sitting there. He's got a MacBook. I'm buying a MacBook tonight, to be fair. He's got his hood up and his headphones on, and he's working away, and he looks busy, and he looks like he's doing something. Anyway, I ordered my food. As you go in Subway, they make it as you walk along, and I get my cookie, I get my drink, and I pay for it. And I keep looking over him while I'm ordering my food. I'm like, I need to go speak to him. And the reason why I need to go speak to him is he's got a DJI sticker. And DJI is a Chinese company which make incredible technology. And I've loved them all my life. This is a DJI mic, this is a DJI camera. And that, my friends, is a DJI sticker. This story revolves around the DJI sticker. This guy had a MacBook with a DJI sticker on. And that is the reason why I went over to talk to him, because I was like, hey bro, look, we've got the same sticker. If we didn't have the same sticker, then I wouldn't have gone over and spoken to him. So I walk over there and I go speak to him. And the first thing he does is he takes off his hood and he takes off his headphones. Before I went over and spoke to him, I was like, I'm gonna nah-ring if I go do it, because he looked busy. And I didn't feel like I wanted to do it, but I went over there and I was like, there's an opportunity here. So opportunity arose. I walked over and I spoke to him, and the first thing he says to me, he takes time to talk to me, and politely he goes, "What do you use them for?" And I was like, "YouTube." And he goes, "Oh no way, I do YouTube too." And we start speaking. Turns out there's some similarities in our lives, and we're doing some similar things. He's a bit older than me, and he's on a different plan, and maybe a more serious and thought out one. And you know what? He was an interesting guy, and I was impressed with his work. That's not the point. The opportunity arose, and I seized it, but that's not the end of it. So we spoke for a little bit. And I was like, no way. And I grabbed his contact and I was like, have a good day. We only spoke for about 3 minutes. I sat down next to him. Spoke for 2-3 minutes. And I was like, I've got to get out of here. I went back to my car. I sat down with my Subway. And I was like, damn. I didn't say everything I wanted to say. I cut it a bit short. I mean, I shouldn't have. I don't know why I cut it a bit short, but I cut it a bit short. I wasn't happy about cutting it a bit short. So I get out of my car. And I'm stood there, and I'm kind of take 1-2 steps, I stop. And I'm like, start leaning on each foot. And I start going back and forth, like, oh, should we go back in? That's kind of weird. I just said goodbye to him, and I told him have a nice day. Do I go back in? Yeah? No? I don't know what to do. In the end, I decided, fuck it. I'm gonna go back in. So I go back in, and I speak to him again. It's a bit weird, I'm doing that. But he was a really nice guy and he was really genuine. So I went up and I spoke to him again. And I was like, we just kept speaking. And we added value to each other's lives, I guess. He gave me some advice for my YouTube channel. And since I'd walked out, he had looked at one of my videos and he was like, and he gave me some compliments. And I was like, grateful. I'm grateful. I was incredibly grateful. I appreciated his advice and I'm going to take it to heart. And I was incredibly impressed with him. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about seizing opportunity when it arises. If I didn't go back in there, I wouldn't be smiling like I am right now. I got back to the office and I tried to record this video. It didn't come out quite right, but I'm just so grateful. I just couldn't believe it. I met someone who was doing very similar things. He was into apps and YouTube, and I'm into apps and YouTube. And our paths crossed. But if I did not go back in there, I would have not got the value out of our I wouldn't have got the value. And I wouldn't have had such a moment and built a better relationship with him. It was just quick the first time, but the second time I probably stayed for about 5 minutes and we got more into detail. We spoke about a lot of things and we kind of started to understand each other a bit. Opportunity is going to arise in your life. Whether you have the confidence to take it or not is down to you. If you don't take it, you are going to miss out and you're going to lead a different life. So I implore you, when opportunity arises, exhaust it to its fullest. Make the most out of it, appreciate it, and be grateful for it as well. Opportunity is going to arise. Make the most of it. Smile, be happy after. Because these moments like this bring colour into your life. This is colouring your life. The opportunity, the people you meet along the way, the things you speak about, how you relate to people, all of this, it's just more to life. There's more to living. So the next time you want to go speak to somebody, go do it. Grin and bear it. The worst thing they can say is, no, sorry, can you leave me alone, or something like that. And you know it will hurt at the time. That's whatever. I wanted to go speak to this guy. Only because we had the same sticker. That's just the reason. And I got so much more than what I asked for. And I'm so happy I did that. I think I've pushed my point a lot across. If I keep going, I'm just going to keep repeating my words. But I hope this video makes you take action and not let opportunity pass you by, because you will regret it. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.